Hello again, everybody. I'm Joe Zedalis for NJ.com. I'm here with Bill Evans, and we are previewing all 23 football sectionals in the NJSI playoffs. Bill and I right now, we're taking a look at South Jersey Group 1. Bill, it's an interesting section after what transpired on Saturday. Salem is the top seed, but the team that beat them over the weekend is also in the top bracket, and then always there is always tough Glassboro in the top bracket. Give me your assessment of up top in this group.
Yeah, Salem all year looked like the favorite in this section. They had one close game against Pennsgrove. Otherwise, they've been dominant against many of the other teams in this bracket, like Pennsville and Gloucester. The win by Clayton was a stunner. It was probably Clayton's biggest win in almost a quarter century. It got them their first ever home game. They'll be playing a Gloucester team that they lost to earlier this year. Can they make a run to the final? I think that might be asking a bit too much. The 8 seed was Glassboro. They got in by beating Pennsgrove on Saturday. Their mantra all year has been just let me into the dance. They're into the dance now. They'd won 5 out of 7 Group 1 titles before going up to Group 2 for a year last year. They were 3-5 2 years ago and won the whole thing. They're looking to win 3. They're not looking to just win 1. They think they can win this whole thing. Very, very interesting first round games. I still like Salem. I'm going to look at what happened on Saturday as a hiccup, and I think they probably get through that group. But it's like I said, it's very interesting, and any of those teams could come out.
Some very traditional playoff teams in the bottom bracket: Paulsboro, Pennsgrove, Woodbury, and Pennsville. How do you see things playing out in the bottom, Bill?
The Paulsboro-Pennsgrove game should be fascinating. I mean, up until last week, I would have looked at that as maybe a potential final. Pennsgrove lost their last 2 games. They've got a great wide receiver, defensive back, Kymere Brown, who's committed to Temple. Jayon Mejias, their freshman quarterback, had been coming along. He got hurt in the Glassboro game, so we'll see if he's able to play. Paulsboro's the defending champ. They got a lot of guys back. Quarterback Carlton Aiken, Deron Holloway has been a standout sophomore running back, so that's a fantastic game. Pennsville and Woodbury could also be really good. Woodbury's had to play a very tough schedule, so the moment won't be too big for them. Pennsville's a little different, that they're not running as much no huddle anymore. They're kind of slowing it down. So I think that either of those games could go either way. I think Paulsboro probably gets out of this group, but it's going to be tough.
Well, Bill, looking at the bracket, you're most familiar with these teams. Give me your final and who you think's going to win it all.
I'm going to say it's Salem and Paulsboro for the second year in a row. Like I said, it's a very tentative pick. And last year Paulsboro won the final. I think if Salem plays like they have all year, with the exception of last week, run the ball behind Jonathan Taylor, who's a big time back, get a couple big plays on defense from some of their playmakers, I think they can pull it out this year and win South Jersey Group 1.
Well, there you have it. A look at South Jersey Group 1. For Bill Evans, I'm Joe Zedalis.